Okay, much love and light. So next up here, I pulled out, well, Gemini. Gemini. So, the thing for you, Geminis, that's going to be a little bit unique is that next week, today, a week from today, um, there's going to be a full solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer in your second house of money. I foresee that some cancers are coming into money. And I'm not sure if you'll get the money in January, but it's a full solar eclipse. So something is occurring in that area. And considering that or lunar eclipse, right? The solar eclipse was in Capricorn earlier, you know, just last week. So that was the eighth house. Now we've got the lunar eclipse in Cancer, in the North Node there in the second house. This is beautiful, you guys. I really do see money for Gemini. And so I really hope that that comes into fruition for you guys. Now, on the 3rd of January, Mars is going into Sagittarius. And so that's opposing your gems. And you guys might find there's maybe even confrontation that day. That's today. Oh, Geminis are doing okay today. That it wasn't anything really weird. I would be careful with arguments with my partner. Like if you're married or living with somebody, that could become an issue. And hopefully you got through your work day okay without any hidden enemies coming out to come at you today. Because that could not have felt good if that happened, Lord. Um, one of the other things I just realized, because I just mentioned enemies, right? Well, Mars in the first or seventh house is open enemies, but you guys have Uranus in the 12th house, which is hidden enemies. And that's been okay since maybe what, August? But as of next week, today, the 10th, Uranus goes direct in your 12th house. Now, the 12th house is the house of hidden enemies. So, Uranus is also sudden, unexplained things. So, with Mars in the 7th and Uranus going direct in the 12th, I want Geminis to be aware that you might have some enemies that are going to come right straight out of left field. Like, just be aware of that. So, it doesn't knock you off your feet if it should occur. The other thing I wanted to mention is that there is Venus that goes into Pisces on the 13th. And that is, Neptune's in Pisces. Now we've got Venus in Pisces. And so this is your career. I don't know why. When I think about the career of Gemini, I'm hearing like harpsichords and violins. It's beautiful. This is a very good time for you, Gems, with your career. I mean, I know there's a square from Pisces to Gem, but that's action, that's activity, that's being activated with your career. So I hope that you're using this, using your powers of persuasion and your sales ability and your ability to beguile other people with your speech and things like that, because Mercury is very high up. And in fact, Mercury moves into Aquarius on the 16th of January. And then we're going to have a lot of emphasis in your career as of in a few days, okay? Because first we got to get through all these planets in the ninth house. So many people have been going through spiritual awakenings over the last few weeks. You guys have been one of them, Gems. I mean, you had the sun in the ninth house, Mercury and Venus and the new moon, and there's just been a lot going on there. But, uh, things are moving into that area for you. And then things are going to start moving into Pisces after that, which is your 10th house. Okay. And let us not forget, we even have Saturn moving into Aquarius in March. So you've got a lot going on in that God house. This is travel. This is higher education. It's uh, like um, like big time business, big time publishing. Um, I see politics and causes and stuff like that too, but I'm thinking bigger than that. I'm thinking, big uh, business, big publishing, big ideas, philosophies, dreams, all of those things all taking fruition now. And it's only getting bigger and brighter as, like I said, as Saturn moves into that. And the money, oh gosh, the money with Pluto in the eighth house in Capricorn. Yeah, had, the sun's there still, Jupiter's there, Saturn's there until March. I mean, that's eighth house of money. So, look at the big picture now, Gemini. No matter what you're going through, it's time to see the big picture. Okay. All right. Well, this is what I have to tell you for now. Oh, and I want you guys to be aware of that new moon occurring in Aquarius on the 24th of January. And that is really affecting that ninth house that I just talked about. You guys are really going to feel that. Okay. So much love and light to you, Gemini. And I'll talk to you in a few weeks. Okay.